Hi there, this is the Stellar session, and this is the weekly chart before we get into the details of Wyckoff and the daily analysis. Let's take a look at this must-have. These sessions are not financial advice, and these are for education research purpose only. Obviously, your discussions and comments are welcome. So let's go back to the chart. If we look at this, there's horizontal low points. Given the 2 weeks are relatively close, even actually 3 weeks. So if we change back to the line chart, I can comfortably draw another sign of weakness over here. Basically, if we consider the terminology like lower lows, and these are like consecutive lower lows as well as consecutively lower highs. So that's a pretty bearish sign in simple terms. Whether there is a chance that for the price to go above the purple line defined by the automatic regression, that's so far quite unlikely unless very good news come out for the economy or for crypto altogether. So right now we're still, at least the way I see it, is still going to hover around the top edge, this white line of the long-term playground zone. So if we look at this, last time when we have the distribution cycle, it happens for like 5 to 6 weeks, like jumping up and down around this line, around this level. So we just 3 weeks into this kind of bouncing around this line action. So it may last for a month or two more. That's the weekly, the macro view. If we go into the daily, last week I already drawn this upward, very narrow upward trending zone. So that's a breakout from the downward flag. So downward flag, bullish sign, but we never know how bullish that is. As of this moment, it's still along this upward channel. Hopefully it will do its work and like go all the way up until it hits the lower edge of the pink box, the short-term playground zone that's defined by the price actions between November last year to early Feb this year. If that's the case, there's still like around 2-3 weeks before it reaches this top edge if it follows this upward channel. If not, if it comes down again and retest the long-term playground zone support, this white line, the next level would probably be, let's look at the candlesticks. Unfortunately, not that much if it retests this level, so it can shoot all the way down to somewhere near 20 cents. That's the PSY level as well as the last sign of strength range. So well, obviously it's not as solid as like 20 cents, but it can be arranged somewhere between the PSY and the top of the SOS. So that's the tricky part for Stellar. In terms of daily, let's see what's left. Pretty much what I have already covered. In terms of volume, it's getting lower and lower. So that's typically the case for like late stage Wyckoff. That's all for Stellar for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next session for Avalanche.